Hi guys, it's StarKiller1 here. Look at this wall of boring. Sorry, shard mates, but really? Everybody's running identical teams. They're running this double Kenobi defense team, and yeah, it's not really very exciting. It's good for me because, as I've demonstrated in the video series yesterday, this is a very easy team for me to beat with the Night Sisters. So I will never have any concerns about people running this team in front of me in arena. Fair play to the guys. It's a good team. I understand why everyone's running it. But oh no, it just feels like we're a month and a half ago where every single person was running a Commander Loot team. I'm starting to miss Barris. Anyway, I have been promising a very special video to sort of mark my return. And so, for the third time, I am going to put a ZETA in a place where I just don't know if it's going to be good or not. The first time, it really wasn't. The second time, hey, it made Ray a little bit more survivable, so no problem there. This time round, I'm going to go for the ZETA on Veteran, Smuggler, CHEWBACCA. Now, in order to test that, what we're going to do is we're going to take down R2-D2 as quickly as we can, and then we are going to switch across, and we're going to try and get a couple of goes at Paulos using the CHEWBACCA as he is, and CHEWBACCA with a ZETA. So let's see how quickly we can get that done. Okay, I'm kind of tempted just for completion, because I'd literally just done a Night Sisters video to show that they'd stayed at 9th overnight. So 24 hours since I put them in number 1, and they stayed at 9th. So that's amazing defense from this team. And unfortunately, the sound on that video's not come out very well. I'm looking at possibly re-recording it, or maybe just dumping it and accepting the fact that people have already accepted this is a pretty good team. But what I'll do is, just for completion, I'm going to run this team against R2-D2 now. And then, wow, that's tragic. So I can't do that. And that actually probably means that I can't shoot this video right now. Okay, that is actually a bit of a problem. Because I really need to get myself into a position where I can fight a consistent team. There we go. Good stuff. Okay. So someone obviously took a swing and missed there. But I won't be occupying this position for too long, so that'll be fine. And like I said, this is best defense team in the game or not, this is a team that's going to go down really quite quickly. We're not even going to mess around with this one. We're just going to go out and out plague as quickly as possible. Just try and rot this team from the inside out. So the great thing about them killing Talia first is that Talia's basic gives health to the rest of the Night Sisters, and now I have her back, which is lovely. She's able to do some other things. We'll get rid of R2-D2 if we can. Yeah, he's not going to last too long. Bit more plague for General Kenobi. As I've said before, this might be the best defensive team, but it's one of the weakest defense teams, to be honest, against Night Sisters. It just has nothing going for it against the Night Sisters team. As you can see, it's just really straightforward. But, you know, that's making Arena more interesting. And as I said before, it's a little bit boring looking at what was in front of me at the start of this match. Anyway, this one is over. We will very quickly swap the team, and we're going to have a go with veteran smuggler CHEWBACCA as he is, and then we're going to throw the ZETA on, and we're just going to have a look, see what difference it makes. I think there are two very clear points of difference that we're going to discover. The first one is going to be that he's going to have, because of the way I play him, the opponent is going to have a lot of goes before he goes. So he's going to build up, certainly for the second attack, he's going to build up a huge amount of hit points there. He's just going to be monumentally tough. We're actually going to block old Ben. So when he hits the first time, I can imagine it's going to be something pretty special. The other thing is, if Han Solo dies, he's actually going to be hitting hard, but potentially both of those hits are going to be really hard, as opposed to the first one being hard and the second one being a bit kind of weak. So that really creates a very interesting situation. Enjoying the ability blocks there. We do not mind messing with BB-8 on their team at all. I've got obviously Jedi Train Raid team, so it's all about turn meter. General Kenobi is looking a bit worse for wear. Now, of course, the one thing here is if I do lose CHEWBACCA before we get too deep into this, I'm never going to find out whether or not the ZETA is useful. So let's hope let's maybe see if we can't sacrifice Han Solo on the altar of testing CHEWBACCA. It would be nice to get rid of General Kenobi before all this happens. We'll have to see how that goes. Getting pretty close on the old Illuminated Destiny here. And we are actually going to get rid of Kenobi before that happens, which is good. And here comes Illuminated Destiny. And let's just slow them down a little bit. Okay, and here comes my man CHEWBACCA. He has nobody to aim for apart from BB-8 because everyone else has got foresight and only BB-8 is stunned. So let's have a quick look at what we get with the basic. Basic for 40,000. That is pretty good. So just remember that. That's currently with no ZETA on. So what we get, the second hit, you see, is going to be the one that's going to be really interesting. And that is going to be the one we're going to measure him against later. See if we can't get Han Solo killed as well, just to give him a little boost. So let's have a look at his special. Did not crit, so that was only for about 11,000. But that's okay. We're just seeing where we're at the moment. So Han Solo is still not dead. Amazingly still not dead. So Illuminated Destiny again. That's his sort of base level at 20,000 because there hadn't been a lot of turns there. That's the thing. CHEWBACCA gets more powerful per turn the opponent takes. However, he then resets after hitting. The ZETA ability, which we're about to add, means that he actually holds that for 2 turns. So that means he's, in theory, permanently hitting harder because you're always going to be building up for that second turn each time. But in addition to that, when he does get those 2 goes in a row, both of them should be hard. So here we go. Just to re-explain that very quickly, his offense increases every time the enemy takes a turn until he's used 2 abilities. So we've just added that on, and he will take those 2 abilities, and potentially it means that he's always building up. So he hits once, but he's also building up for the second one, but that also means he's now building up again for the future. And so in theory, he's going to hit harder throughout the entire match. So this is going to be interesting. Remember that first hit was 40,000. It should be similar again. And then the second hit was for a lot less. What we're really looking at is that second hit with the special. Let's see if it does what we'd like it to do. Now, of course, I've made him a target, so every time he gets hit, it's also helping Han. So I said these two actually are a great little combination. Okay, still going strong. Let's see if we can't get a stun on BB-8 just to slow down. Unfortunately not. Okay, that's no problem. I do enjoy trying to slow BB-8 down. Let's Han will come unstealthed in just a moment. We'll use his ability block. There you go, that slows them down a little bit. So we're clearly getting to Illuminated Destiny very soon. In fact, it should be... Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so we're going to have Illuminated Destiny plus the boost on Chewie. So this could be quite impressive. Right, so here's the basic from Chewie. Okay, that's for 35,000. So obviously it wasn't quite as high as it was previously. That's got nothing to do with the Zeta ability. We're actually going to expose R2 because we really want to see what Chewie can do here. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Chewie's going to have a target he can go for. But the question is, that one's been dodged. In theory, he should go again immediately because of Han's death. But of course, that didn't happen because Illuminated Destiny is kind of the two things crossed over. It would have been interesting actually if Han had died, Chewie had had his go, and then we'd had Illuminated Destiny. Yeah, these things happen. What we're going to do is we're going to see how hard he's going to hit when he does get a chance to hit. They're obviously getting a lot of goes. If you remember, his special hit for 11,000 non-crit last time, and his basic hits for about 20,000 under normal circumstances. So let's have a go here. Again, didn't crit, so really hard to tell. This is definitely going to require some more testing. In order to not kind of make life difficult for the guys in the Shard, I will have to come back a little bit later and do that. But we know what our base level is. Okay. Okay, so he's hitting a little bit harder on that second time round. It's stacking up a bit. But at the moment, the jury is still out. I am not as nervous as I was about the Han one. Of course, that was with good reason. I'm not as nervous as I was about Insight, and actually that worked out. So we'll come back. I'm pretty confident this Zeta is going to be worthwhile. We just need to have an opportunity to see it really in action so that everybody else will see it as being worthwhile. Thank you for watching. I will be back soon. I will do some more testing on it. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.